one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those...
There he goes! He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's quick.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got his man to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Campbell. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
We knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He's got it. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the 1st down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nice move there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Smith.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it's incomplete on third down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the grab. It's Richardson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cutler. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Now on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Running the red zone, it's Cutler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he's got it in the end zone.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the upright. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line getting set on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going to swing it on second down. On near the sticks. It's Campbell. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Singleton. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. He's brought down if the 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Catch in the middle. It's Ross. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Now they'll try the right side. Creates a little room. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it! He's in for the score. Touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to pop the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Campbell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Makes the quick grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hand off from the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Comfort. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll run the sneak for it.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll operate out of split backs. Soften them up with a run. Now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's quick. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for his man. Found a save. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw again. Throwing right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's quick. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Going for 6. And it's caught on the touchdown.
A great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Second down, he'll throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. All knotted up in just a little bit of time left in regulation. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Back to pass on second down. Back's got it.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there,
he's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1. And now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
There he goes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're going to run it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be fourth down. defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And he missed it. No good. Now when the pressure switches to their defense, they've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Campbell.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now third down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Third down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.